Hello, today's episode is brought to you by absolutely no one because I am not sponsored. One day I may be, but for the here and now, let me stay on track. So, what I wanted to discuss on this episode is primarily the package deal. Do you know what the package deal is? And I'm not talking about the cable package or the luxury car package or the internet package. No, 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 no. None of those packages apply for this. I'm talking about the package in the form of human beings. This is something that has been said countless times over the years by an unknown amount of singles. Where did it come from? Nobody knows. It's just one of those things that people heard and they just repeated over and over again about the package deal. And basically goes something like this. We are a package deal. So if you want me, you also have to accept him and her and him, them, all of them. You just got to accept them. I mean, that's just the way it is. And for some reason, that makes sense to people when they say it, without understanding how packages truly work. Have you ever ordered something and it wasn't what you wanted? Or perhaps it was just something that they sent you. Did you not reserve the right to send that package back? You do. You can send the package back. And in situations like that where people are trying to guilt you into embracing their past, because those packages that I just talked about, those little packages, were all a part of their past. That's all about their choices that they made before you came into the picture. So why should you have to subject yourself to accepting all those little pieces of that package? Well, you don't. And I think it's time to have an honest conversation about that. Now, I get it. There are some people who's not going to like this video at all. What is he talking about? Me and my kids, we are a package deal. Well, guess what? Just because they wanted one part of the package didn't mean that they wanted or the other pieces were necessary. And not only that, you have to be careful if you are one of those parents who play that type of game because you're trying to manipulate somebody. But what you're also doing are exposing your kids to just random people, all because, I don't know, you want a meal, you want a bill pay. I don't know what you want, but I do know that it doesn't make any sense. And this statement is not aimed at women alone, because there are also some men who do the same thing. We're a package deal. No, you are an adult that's potentially interested in being in a relationship with someone else, but you can't try to force them to embrace your choices, which are your kids, which is part of your past. Just simply don't work that way. But people don't want to have this honest type of conversation and say how flawed that is and why that doesn't make any sense. Because to suggest that in order to date you, that they have to accept your kids when there's no guarantee that that relationship is going to work is crazy. I get it. You're trying to see if this person can support you and all of them and all of that. But when you decided to become a package deal, it also was a part of who packed it in, or you packed it in, whatever. But we got to be honest about this and have those type of conversations. And if you don't want to have that conversation, that's cool. You ain't got to like this video. You don't have to even subscribe to this channel. But what I'm saying to you, it probably makes some type of sense. And it probably is going to trigger somebody. And I'm not saying trigger in the sense of making a mockery out of, but I also know that we live in a day and time where everything triggers people and people are so easy to be offended. In fact, somebody's probably going to be offended just because today is, drum roll, because today is Thursday. Or, yeah. So, but either way, getting back to this whole package deal thing, man, wherever it came from, it needs to be sent back to, because don't try to pressure people to accept your kids into their lives just to date you. Because what's going to happen is your butt going to stay on their conveyor belt as a package and that package deal, and then your packages are going to grow and multiply and create packages, and you still going to be sitting there all because you thought somebody had to embrace the entire package deal. Even when you buy something on, online, again, you can send it back if you don't like those pieces. So they don't have to accept your pieces, those extensions of you. And this is true for both genders. I know men who have kids who don't want to date women with kids. And I know women who have kids who don't want to date men with kids. And it's like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, so both of you are defective packages at that point. For real. And I'm not saying you're defective because you have children at all. I'm just saying you're defective because of your train of thinking. That's what makes it defective. I hope that something that I said here makes sense to you today. If it did, then keep on watching. If it didn't, thank you for watching. And until the next time, please be the very best of yourself. Process this for what I'm saying and understand that it's not intended to attack anyone at all, just to offer you a perspective that perhaps you've never considered. Until the next time,